Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Alison, the online piano and online violin tutor. So today I'm going to take you through a little tutorial from one of the pieces from my Christmas violin book. So I wrote this book a couple of years ago now, and this is available to purchase and download from my online shop. Now this book has been written for you guys, that you are my audience that I've written this book for. And this book contains 10 traditional and holiday Christmas pieces, but it also contains MP3 backing tracks that I've put together as well. So it isn't just a normal book with just some of your traditional Christmas and holiday songs in. It's also got MP3 backing tracks, and they're all quite different, and I think you're going to like them because some of them are a little bit more traditional, some of them have been made a little bit more modern, but either way it really is just a fantastic book for you to just play at Christmas. But the beauty and the bonus of this book as well is that it does contain tab music. I'll put a little example of what I mean by tab music. So as I said, there are 10 traditional pieces in this book, but there are 9 tab sheets. So there's only one song in here that doesn't have a tab sheet to it. Now tabs are just a very, as you can see from the example, they're just a very kind of quick, easy and simple way of just playing a piece. Now, a lot of people don't like tab, and I find that there's a time and a place for tab music, and there's nothing wrong with tab music. You know, there's traditional sheet music in here as well, so you're going to have that as well. But for those of you that are maybe not quite as advanced as everybody else, and you're not quite ready to go on to sheet music, or maybe you're just dabbling, you've just started out in the violin, you know, do you know what? You just want to play a piece of music in the shortest possible time, and just make it as easy as possible, and I'm here to do that for you. And just think, do you know what, don't listen to anyone else, just do it. I do think that you do need to learn the proper way. I have a 1 to 30 violin course that I go on about all the time. I'll put links to that and videos of that. I just released a video not that long ago on my channel all about my 1 to 30 violin course. So I do advocate playing properly. I am a professional violinist myself, and I don't like shortcuts, but you know, I just think it's the Christmas season, it's holiday season, isn't it? So you're going to get a violin for Christmas, or you've got a violin for Christmas ahead of time, whatever, and you just want to play a Christmas piece. Why should anybody Scrooge that away from you? You know, if you just want to do it, that's fine. So in this book as well is the traditional sheet music, but also tab for 9 pieces. The only one that isn't is the Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy. So I'm going to take you through one of those tab pieces today. So you'll obviously need to purchase the book to get hold of the actual tab sheet music and the MP3 backing tracks. This is $12 to buy on my shop. It is downloadable. I cannot stress that enough. I've literally just printed this out on my printer at home and just bound it together. There is no physical book. It is 100% downloadable. So as soon as you purchase and you've paid for it, go to your emails or go to your account in the shop, download it, print it out yourself, or look at it on a tablet or computer, whatever's easy for you. You'll get all the MP3s alongside that as well. So it's not a physical book, it's a downloadable book. So anywhere you are in the world, you could be playing this at Christmas. So I'm going to be going through one of the tab pieces today. I'm going to be playing it for you so you can hear how it goes. You can see my fingers moving, and the camera is going to be zoomed in very close on my fingers so that you can see me play it. So you've got a little reference guide, and then I'm just going to talk you through just a couple of the notes just very quickly, just to give you a helping hand in just getting on just getting off quickly and just being able to play a simple Christmas song for your family with very little time and effort put in. So I should say, as a sort of caveat, I'm obviously assuming that you know how to hold the violin, and I'm obviously assuming that you know how to hold the bow as well. If you don't know how to do any of those things, then I will put a link underneath, but head to my 1 to 10 lesson course first. So I've got a 1 to 30 violin course, but if you check out lessons 1 to 10 first, everything you need for lessons 1 to 10 is completely free. It's just everything else after that. You'll then need to get books if you want to progress on with that, which I know you will, but you'll need to at least have taken yourself through the first 10 lessons, and maybe even some of the songbook 1 to sort of have a go at this. So I'm assuming that you have some background knowledge of how to play, where to play, you know, and sort of pretty much where the fingers go. This is just giving you a quick little helping hand. So without any further ado, let's get on with the tutorial for the first piece. So Silent Night then, so you've just seen the fingers work on that, so that will give you an idea of where you need to put those. And then if I just quickly explain what you're going to be looking at in the music. To start off with, it tells you everything that you need to know in order to play along with the backing track. So it says introduction is 2 bars of 6 beats or count to 12. So if you don't understand what 2 bars of 6 beats means just yet, as soon as the music starts, then just count to 12 and then you'll be able to come in. Alternatively, if you're still unsure, you can just play the performance of me playing the performance track that you get along with the package, and you'll know exactly when to come in. So what you'll see is the words Silent Night, Holy Night, all is calm and all is bright, for example. Then you will see some numbers. Those numbers are going to be referring to the fingers. And then you'll see some capital letters, G, D, A and E, and they're going to refer to the strings that you're going to be on. So to start with, the first line, Silent Night, Holy Night, you're going to be on the D string and you're going to be playing a 3. 3, 4, 3, 1 for Silent Night, Holy Night. And then you're moving to the third finger on the A string. All is calm, all is bright. So I think it's very self-explanatory there. You've got the words there because the words are going to help you dictate the rhythm. So you can kind of sing that along in your head. That's the only kind of downside to tab music really, is that there's no rhythm to indicate. So you've got all the fingers that you need, you know what strings those fingers are going to be on, but obviously there's no rhythm, and that's where the words come in. That's why you can only do tab music with words. So I do encourage you to learn the sheet music because it is always going to be better to learn the sheet music, but obviously just for the purpose of this and you just wanted to play something for Christmas, then maybe your New Year's resolution can be to learn to play the violin properly. And I've got a 1 to 30 violin course that you can start that with. So do this now, then your New Year resolution, learn to play the violin properly with that course. So the other thing that you'll notice with this is that there are some capital B's next to some of the numbers, next to some of the number 2s specifically. So as with the other videos, if you've got the first finger on the red dot here and you've got the third finger on the blue dot here, a B refers to back. So this is all explained in the front of this book when you purchase it, just in case you do forget. So a B is back. So that means the second finger is going to be here, back, next to the first finger. You haven't got one in Silent Night, but sometimes there's an S next to a finger number, and that means stretch. So if you see an S, but there isn't one in this, it's going to be stretched next to the third finger. So back is towards the pegs, stretched is towards you. So back is going that way, stretched is coming this way. So when you see those second fingers, you're going to be there. So the second finger isn't going to be here, 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 here. It's going to be there. You've also got a 1 on the 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 5th line down, sleep in heavenly peace. I can see that you have a 1 on the E string, and that has B next to it as well. So normally 1 on the E string would be here, but because there's a B, which is back, you're going to be there. And that's pretty much it really. The rest of it is just self-explanatory. At the bottom it says repeat all of the above but not the intro. So you just, after the intro, you'll play it all the way through, Silent Night, Holy Night, all is calm, blah blah blah, to the end, sleep in heavenly peace, and then you go straight back to the beginning and just play it through again, and that will fit in nicely with the backing track. So that's it really. There's nothing more to explain. If you feel like some of the notes are just ever so slightly different to how you kind of sing it in your head, you know, that's fine. If you want to put an extra note in there or take an extra note out, you know, you go ahead and do that. Don't get too bogged down with that. Like I say, if you're looking at the sheet music, everything is there and everything's in front of you. The tab can be a little bit different because it's just, you know, it's my interpretation and I've just done it just to make it slightly easier. But if you feel like, you know, it's kind of missing the odd note here and there or something like that, go ahead and add it in. There are no rights and there are no wrongs. You know, the violin police aren't going to come and get you if you've added a note or taken one away. You know, use this as a nice blueprint. And if you, as I, you know, I always encourage you to kind of, you know, put your own little kind of bits and bobs on it as well. So if you feel like you want to add in or take away an extra note because that just fits better with the song as you know it in your head, you go ahead and do that. So the link to purchase this book is going to be directly underneath this video, and don't forget it's a 100% downloadable book. There's nothing to ship out, downloadable, and you'll get the 10 MP3 backing tracks and you'll get the 10 MP3 performance tracks as well, so you can hear how it goes or you can play along the performance tracks. It's up to you. So Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.